Hello, everyone. This is Luke Lothamer with DWD Technology Group. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you how to add performance cards to your dashboard, and this will provide valuable business insights to you and your organization. As we get started here, I'm sharing a traditional CFO dashboard, and across the top, you're going to see some examples of performance cards. If you want to add your own performance cards similar to these, you can go to the plus sign at the top of the screen. That's where the add component icon is. And from there, you can select the component type. Today we're going to be focused on performance cards. So that one right here. And I'm going to jump to one of the examples behind here so you can see what everything looks like as it's filled out. If we look at the total revenue, I'm going to go to the gear icon, which is the settings. And from here, you're going to start with information such as the title, what this is. This is going to be total revenue. The account group is going to drive the data behind it. So in this case, operating revenue. This is going to contain the GL accounts for this value that we're looking at, in this case, total revenue. If you're not familiar with account group, you might need a little familiarity with that before getting started. Next, we're going to look at reporting period. In this case, it's presenting the current year. You could change this to be current month, current quarter, whatever makes sense for your performance card in particular. Off to the right, we can show this as an amount and an amount with currency. So we can see the dollar sign. We can have specific rounding. In our example here, it's going to be rounding in the millions. So that's why we're seeing a 5.06 number. And then if you have multiple books that you need to report on, you can choose a single or multiple option. Down below, we get a comparison feature, and that's going to indicate whether we're doing well or maybe we're doing not so well for this current year. So I'm going to have this one compared to the prior period, and if it's good, it's going to give us a flag icon, and it's going to be green. We can change the icon at any point. So if we wanted to see an arrow or maybe a thumbs up, you can change that, save. You'll notice that it updated in real time. Now we get a green thumbs up. This is going to compare the period difference. So it shows the increase or decrease based on what the comparison is between the current year and prior year. One final area here, we've got a grouping mechanism where we could group performance cards together. So if you wanted to add a group of performance cards to someone else's dashboard or any other dashboard for that matter, that's a good feature to keep in mind. At the top, we've got a filters tab. This is where you could filter it on a specific department, fund, or any other dimension that you might have. And you could potentially add many performance cards to a given dashboard. So if you wanted to see various departments and how they're doing, you could set up multiple performance cards and show those separately. One other nice feature of the performance cards is the ability to drill down. So if we wanted to see what this $5.06 million figure is made up of, that gives us the detail. And this is showing us the accounting group that I selected on the performance card itself. So if you wanted to go a step further and say, okay, what's the sales aspect of it made up of? There you go. And that gives us the detail. We can then close out of it after we're done reviewing. And then we're back here. The dashboard gives us the ability to really customize this any which way. So if you want to drag and drop to change the layout, it's as simple as that. And that is how to add and modify a performance card. I hope you found this helpful. And if there's anything DWD Tech Group can help you out with, please let us know.